What's going on, YouTube? Welcome back to Therapist Logan Reacts. Today we are running it back. You guys have been running it up. You guys have been super supportive. You guys have been loving the videos that we're pumping out. So we're gonna keep running it. We're gonna keep running it with it and go from there. As you see, I saw a lot of people comment this one. This is Side Effects by the Stray Kids. So I got the captions up, so I'm going to try to read along as this is the MV movie, I guess that stands for. There was a performance as well, but this is the one that seems to be more situated with, actually, yeah, I guess this is the one, JYP. I think I read that this is like another part of their company too. So we are going to run it up and do a therapist breakdown on Side Effects. So I'll do my best to try to carry on to the lyrics. Yeah, thanks for watching. Let's jump right into it.
하지만 왜 휩쓸리고 있을까 널 믿고서 널 던졌어 하지만 왜 아프기만 한 걸까
다 비켜
사실 난
내가 먼저
무섭다
다 두고 봐
할 수 있는 말들을 지키지 못할까 두렵다 점점 난 달라져 왜 한가닥을 달라져가는데 들어가는 난 지금
Oh, little EDM set there. So, not what I was expecting at all. Quite the opposite, actually. They have quite the range. Like, I want to pinpoint. Like, they have quite the range in their artistic ability to create music. This is like almost like an EDM style version song. Like, I'm getting very much like music festival vibes, but let's run where we were. Okay, 116. Let's just jump right into the lyrics a little bit. I threw myself with trust in me. Why am I being swayed? I threw myself with trust in me. Get out of my way, you all. Actually, I'm right and scared. You all wait and seek. I'm scared that I might not keep these words. Why do I keep changing? And so if we look at the idea of the title as well, we got to take in as much as we can when it comes to, and my head hurts. So we really want to keep, linguistics are important. As a therapist, I really want to break down linguistics, and I utilize them so apparently because they're so important. And often more not, you can make more connections and inferences when you based on linguistics that are around you. If you have less information, explore the actual words utilized and the intent behind those words. So we have side effects, right? This could mean a whole bunch of different things. This could be referring to medication. This could be regarding maybe mental health and side effects, as in like symptomology. This could be a few different things. We have my head hurts. We talk about trust. The inside out are both changing. So side effects, maybe they're growing. Maybe they're becoming a different person. Maybe their identity is changing. And with that, my head hurts. There's different things. I'm colored in different ways. I trust differently. There's a lot of things that could be playing a role here, but we need to look at it at the idea of side effects. So something else is occurring, and the symptomology that they're based off or they're describing is a side effect. So we need to come to grips or come to the idea of what the song's about. And that's what I'm still searching for. As a therapist, I don't want to make assumptions. Assumptions are not good. Inferences, on the other hand, are good. And a lot of people kind of mix up the two. They don't really know the difference. Inferences are pretty much just they're based and the intentions are similar, but inferences has a lot more information. I'm making an inference on certain things with connections I've seen, patterns I've recognized, and different components that are relative to the therapeutic modality or therapeutic topic that is at hand. So I'll make inferences based on patterns I see when it comes to relational dynamics or family components or love or what that looks like or identity. And in doing so, I'm making an inference based on the information that I have gathered. And I really, 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 really want to make sure I challenge those inferences too before I kind of explore those. But as you progress as a therapist, I've definitely found myself being able to connect deeper dots, typically faster than the individual, but I really need to be careful, as in I'm not telling them what is wrong. I need to guide them to that instance so that way they can have a cathartic moment. A cathartic moment is that, aha, oh, I understand now. I'm seeing the bigger picture. It's that thing. And it's statistically more important for individuals to feel that versus just being told that. It's more life-changing. It's more, it will stick longer. But so yeah, we're looking at the side effects right now. We don't have a big picture. There's a lot of movement, a lot of energy coming out right now. So let's continue on and see if we can gain more information.
하지만 왜 아프기만 한 걸까 잠깐 나 이상해 왜 초점이 흐려 왜 안 끝나 불안한 소리가 계속 들려 여기서도 난 계속 위기 넘쳐다 이겨낼 거라 믿었어 여기도 이제 못 버텨
변한다 백날 외쳐댔던 내가 왜 주변 상황 따라 수도 없이 변하고 있는 걸까
그냥 툭 건드리고 지나간 사람이 누구냐에 따라 왜 내 반응도 달라질까 난 또 내가 좋아 리듬 타던 곡에 남들 따라 리듬 타게 돼 이러다 취하면 달라질까 머리 up down
All right, so now we gain more information in this second verse. I threw myself. Why am I being swayed? Why am I being hurt? Wait a second, this is weird. My vision's blurry. Why doesn't it end? I keep hearing disturbing noises. Even here, I kept believing in winning over everything and with my will to fight. Bravado can't last anymore. So now we're seeing a change in identity or perspective of life. So this may be a side effect of challenging your internal beliefs, your internal core beliefs, the side effects of confliction that's occurring inside of this individual or these individuals, maybe having to try to play the cool guy or the tough guy or doing these different things, but that's not congruent or spot on with the person's self or their true identity. So they're kind of seeing it hurt. They're actually having somatic symptoms. I used to shout, but why am I changing according to surroundings and the people I talk to? People get on my nerves. So it's showing growth. I'm seeing growth in these individuals, and I think they're seeing growth too, but they're also seeing side effects that have come along with it. You go a lot of your life with believing certain beliefs and perspectives and ideas, and you can maintain that way realistically, and a lot of the times people do. But in order to grow, you have to be in uncomfortable positions and perspective and really test your mind. And sometimes that takes questioning those thoughts, perspectives that you grew up knowing your whole life. Everyone's baseline is different and everyone's normal is different. So questioning those things can really allow you to push your self-awareness further, your ideas and perspective of philosophy and your own life philosophy and what that really means to you of like meaningful life. This really starts to kind of get existential when it comes to identity. Let's continue on and finish up. We look at a safari, which is interesting. Basis confidence. Hey.
여기서도 난 계속 배기 넘쳐다 이겨낼 거라 믿었어 이제 못 버텨 너무 쉽게 봐서 더 아픈 걸까
머리 아프다.
This song's like crazy in person, like in concert. All right, so that wraps up Side Effects by the Stray Kids. I don't know. Well, this is probably leading into like a next song or I gotta explore their names next. Look at the fits. I like this fit the best. Okay, yeah. Storytelling. Again, just K-pop bands and just like how they're storytelling and their just movie-esque like music videos. But that wraps up. There was the little bit too that kind of talked about where was it? My head hurts. Before this. Everything is being changed. So, yeah, we're seeing change in people. We're seeing change and growth. And that comes with uncomfortability, but that also comes with side effects. Funny enough, this song reminded me, if you've ever seen Avatar The Last Airbender, one of the best shows of all time, it reminds me of when Zuko changes his perspective and his like drive for his life versus getting his honor back versus helping the Avatar. He had somatic symptoms in his body. He was sick. His stomach hurt because he had some internal conflict. Now, there was a big significant spiritual component to that. But again, it seems to be very pertinent here as well that they're seeing individual change, but they're also seeing side effects that come along with it. They talked about taking pills that were baseless confidence. So it seems like they were faking it. They were putting on a mask. And now that they're seeing the repercussions of the side effects that come from changing and being more who they are. I love this idea of becoming who you are more realistically and being more authentic to your true self because that's super important. That's super important in therapy. I help individuals work towards that. It's a phenomenal growth to see and witness and collaborate with and contribute to. I very much appreciate that. But yeah, that wraps up Stray Kids Side Effects. If you liked watching this video, make sure you drop a like on this video. It helps the channel. Make sure you drop a comment too. What about this song do you really like? What about it? What's your perspective on it? And make sure you subscribe too. Hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 4,000 subscribers. I can't thank you all enough for all your support, but we want to keep chugging along. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you next video. See you then.